Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go check out my website at skyazrael.com if you want life coaching or mentoring. It's Sunday, bright and early, daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. Let's just get into the Warriors group. Every Sunday, I do a study group for Warriors. I take 6 or 7 quotes, ideas that I pull from my morning studies, and we just kind of go over it from my perspective. You can think about this stuff. It's meant to just kind of plant seeds in your brain and give you stuff to think about for your day. Let's just get into it. I got a lot to talk about. The first one is The Eye of the Tiger. I heard that song, and it was on the radio at the gym. I thought it was so funny. I hadn't heard that song in ages. Frank Stallone, Rocky movie. I don't think that motherfucker ever did another song. I think Frank Stallone did that one song, probably made $1 billion off of it. They used to play that song relentlessly back in the 80s. But I tell you, a lot of people have lost that eye of the tiger. They've lost the fire, that spark. I don't know why. Well, I guess it's the rat race, Babylon, your little mundane, boring life, right? You let it beat you down. You let the world make you cynical. How many cynical motherfuckers are out there? Oh, most of you. I myself. I think we've embraced a certain level of negativity, of I can't do it, of this is good enough, I'll just sit here, I'll settle here. Like we're on this path and we just decide to give up on the destination and we just sit on the side of it. This is good enough, I'll just sit here. That eye of the tiger is what keeps you from being a zombie. Talk about the zombie apocalypse, it's already upon us. It's these emasculated men who've given up on themselves, given up on life. Try to reconnect with that fire in you, that wild nature, that drive that pushes you forward relentlessly, that competitive spirit. Let's go on to the next one. You ever been alone in a crowd? Oh, I have. I remember one of the most lonely times of my life, and I've suffered loneliness throughout my whole life, but one of the worst times was in Los Angeles. I lived in LA for a long time. It's a lonely city. And I'm not just talking about single guys. You don't have to be, you could be single and not be lonely. I'm currently single. I'm not lonely at all. I've conquered loneliness. It can be done. But being alone in a crowd, you could be alone in a relationship, you could be married with kids and feel utterly alone. You could have a good circle of friends and be at a party and just feel totally alone. Be in a city like I was, of 20 million people, and I had my little life, my job, my work friends, my friends that I hang out with. I have my friends at the gym. I had all these little circles that I was involved with, creative aspects and business, and I was doing all kinds of stuff. The streets and the gang and all kinds of stuff. Girlfriends and all kinds of stuff in my life. And I felt so alone. It's like your heart feels homeless. This extreme dissatisfaction. That's what caused me to move around so much. I moved around the country relentlessly, just kept moving from place to place to place, from city to city, and just pick up and say, well, let's move. No reason. Well, I know I have a job and friends and everything here. This is all I know, but let's just move. Because I wasn't satisfied. And my heart felt homeless. A lot of this can be solved by finding your purpose in life. Going after your purpose. Finding the meaning of your life. Talk about the meaning of life. The meaning of your life is your particular purpose. And that purpose will help your heart to feel less homeless. You will not feel so lost on this planet. You will be able to make connections with others, and you'll be able to sleep better. Let's go on to the next one. I could talk about being alone for a while, and I have other videos about loneliness and this type of topic. So if you're interested, go check those videos out. The next one is, sooner or later, my day will come. There used to be a song, I guess it was like a Motown song. The chick sang it, and it was just called My Day Will Come. Had good lyrics. I've said this to myself so many times, sooner or later, my day will come. It has to. I mean, I put in so much work, I'm trying so hard. It's difficult to watch other people be successful around me, and I'm trying so hard, and when's my success gonna come? And it's difficult to watch other people who are happy in their wonderful relationships, and I'm happy for you. I can be happy for you. But when I am by myself, I wonder, I question, and I'm like, damn it, when's my day gonna come? When do I get to make a come up? I work so hard. I work harder than most people. I work harder than 10 people, and everybody else seems to make it but me. And what I've realized when I get in those moments, and I do often, I have to remind myself that life isn't about the destination. I may never get there. Does that mean I have a miserable, wasted, sad life? No. All that matters to me at this point is waking up every day and grinding towards the destination. The journey. The journey is all that matters. This process. This daily program of mind, body, and soul. Waking up every day and realizing, okay, I could be stronger, and I'm going to do what I can to try to just be a little bit stronger today than I was yesterday. I've learned to enjoy that, to embrace that. For me, that's what life is. And when I embrace that, I stop worrying about the reward. I know that the rewards will come, that they always come to those who work hard. And all I have to do is push this rock up the hill every day, like Sisyphus, and it rolls back down, and you feel like that's torture. I'm looking forward to pushing that rock up that hill. I'm grateful I can wake up today and push this rock up this hill. This is kind of what faith is about. In the streets, maybe you know it as real, recognize real. God recognizes a real deal motherfucker putting in work. And you will be rewarded, both in heaven and on earth. Let's go on to the next one. Give of yourself, but don't give all of yourself. Right? Maybe some of you need to hear that one again. Give of yourself, but don't give all of yourself. So you want to be able to extend a hand. But you don't want to cut your hand off and give it to somebody. You want to be able to help somebody without bleeding yourself dry. A lot of you out there are real helpful, great dudes, great people. That's great. But you need to be able to help yourself. It's not selfish to help yourself. It's stupid to not help yourself. It's actually harmful to those that you're trying to help if you do not take time to help yourself. The reason is because you are not strengthening. Nobody wants help from some weak motherfucker. I'll smack the hand away from some weak little bitch motherfucker. Don't help me. I don't need your help. You have to strengthen. You need rest. You need nourishment. You need to be able to help yourself, to give to yourself, so you can give to others. Let's move on to the next one. Some people get it, some people don't. I had to give up on my dream in order to find my destiny. That was a hard one. I had to give up on my dream in order to find my destiny. For my whole life, I had a certain mission, a certain path. It was this fantasy, a little boy's fantasy of recreating a life that I felt was stolen from me, that I was ripped from, torn from, and up until my 30s, I tried to recreate this life. I talk about this in the book that I just wrote, The Art of Survival. Up until my 30s, I still had this idea in my head that I was going to create a certain life for myself, this life that I had held on to, this dream that I had held on to since I was a kid. I had strayed, by the time I got 30, I had strayed so far from that dream and given up on most of it, but there was still that hope. And it was that direction, that dedication to that fantasy that was keeping me from my destiny. And I didn't find my destiny until I gave up on that dream, and it was so hard. It was literally a breakup. I sat there in the beach in Marina Del Rey where nobody was there. It was dead, it was gray. I sat up on the hill looking out over the ocean, thinking about giving up on this dream and realizing this is it, not wanting to do it, with tears in my eyes, not wanting to give up, and realizing that giving up on this, that everything that I've ever known, means that I'm willingly turning myself into a shell of a man, into nothing. I'm choosing to be nothing now, so I can find my destiny, and I did. It happened quick. Within 1 year from the time I was sitting on that hill, I had moved to Florida. I had started to get in magazines with my motorcycle shop. Stuff was happening faster than I could even imagine. I had to give up on that dream in order for my destiny to find me. Let's go on to the next one. This is the last one. Don't let them rob you of your culture. Don't let them rob you of your culture. When you want to commit a genocide upon a people, the first thing you do, you don't just send them to the gas chambers first. That's last. That's the final solution. The first step you do is you rob them of their culture. You take their religion from them. You take their patriotism from them. You take their manhood from them and you emasculate them. You destroy their families and their family structure. You take away their heroes, their traditions, their history. You rewrite it. You change words. You don't even let them have a language. You destroy every aspect of their culture. You tell them that they're not even a race, that they're not even a culture, that they don't even exist, that they're nothing. You marginalize them. You destroy them in every way before you've even laid a hand on them. Before you've rounded people up. This is the path of genocide. This is how the Holocaust happened. They rob you of your culture. Some of you get it. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't. It's all food for thought.